quickly, we talked about DataIQ already, but just to touch on it one more time here, what DataIQ really is about data set management. And again, when we talk about data sets, we're not talking about you have a volume of data, about like an NFS share, and copying it from point A to point B. We're talking about file granularity, object granularity, where all this is cataloged in DataIQ across all of your unstructured data, whether it's our systems, third-party systems, or cloud object stores.
So Joe, where does DataIQ run in this sort of environment? I mean, is it running in the cloud on your Google Cloud provider PowerScale solution, or is it running colo, or is it running on-prem, or is it running all those places?
Today, it's a very portable kind of application, but today it was supporting running it on-prem. To get into some of the architecture of it, it's all Kubernetes based, it's all containerized, so it is portable. But today, our customers are using it, running it on-prem. But it can reach out to other environments and be able to crawl and catalog, scan, tag that data, and also allow you to search that metadata catalog very efficiently, because the metadata stays local to it, and you can define your tags. Some of it is learned from the data itself. Some of it is provided by the customer. We call them breadcrumbs, but the customer can define files in the file system to be able to automatically tag the data in the catalog as it gets searched. And what that really allows you to do now is you can search on your tags, any combination of those tags, complex searches if you want. Say you want the red tags and the blue tags together. And you could search all that data and pull together a set of data that may be a combination of files that you might have in Google, might be objects that you have in Amazon, could be maybe it's files that you have in your data center, but show you that set that meet your search criteria. And then you could act on that. You could then say, take that data set, maybe I want to just copy it to Amazon so I can run analytics on it. So this is DataIQ. It's about bringing your dark data into the light, but enable you to kind of wrap your arms around that data and be able to track it, catalog it, and then manage it. All right. And then if you remember the graphic I was showing you at the top of this, where it showed, data set management, and then, there's infrastructure management. I touched on CloudIQ a little bit. But here it is. CloudIQ is a SaaS-based application. We brought that to market a couple of years ago, but what we've been doing over time is plugging our systems into it, right? It supports today its PowerStore, PowerMax, and PowerScale. We're extending it across the portfolio so our customers can log in using their customer credentials. They can see their systems. They can do things like capacity planning with it. And it does, intelligent analytics to be able to help you predict problems before they even occur, or even problems when they're actually occurring. We had one customer recently whose their data center was overheating. They were having air conditioning problems, and to the point where systems are starting to overheat. And there was a particular network switch that its power supply kept triggering, and CloudIQ detected that. Reported that it's been triggering over the period of about 30 minutes. And as a result, that kind of alert is what's actually brought the customer's attention to the fact that they have an air conditioning problem in their data center. So these are the kinds of things that we're setting out to solve with CloudIQ. So here we are, we're at the end. So I'm kind of taking you back to a version of that graphic you saw at the top. Hopefully as we walk through this, the pieces started to come together for you, where through the Power portfolio, we're enabling our customers and their workloads to be able to take advantage of the public cloud and their compute and still get the same level of performance and enterprise class features directly from the storage layer. We showed you how we're unifying the infrastructure layer with CloudIQ. We talked about data set management using DataIQ. And while we didn't get into it, just to complete the picture, the application management and orchestration with VMware.
We've obviously been focused on PowerScale as the solution to support Google Cloud and potentially other clouds. But you don't see anything like a block storage service based on maybe PowerStore or PowerMax or even PowerFlex. Maybe PowerFlex is not the right solution there, but any one of those that would be another offering here, because block storage is pretty well covered in the cloud. I'm just trying to understand. I understand why file and object, but I just don't understand why not block.
So block, well, I think you hit on it right there, right? Block is pretty well covered in the cloud. The place where we saw the biggest opportunity to bring value for our customers was to help them with more on the unstructured side. But what block plays a role, the way we see it, is better enabling VMware both on-prem and enabling VMware in the public cloud. And we do offer all of our arrays as a service in the cloud. So they're not native services, but they are available as a service. So there's no OpEx or storage admin capabilities that needed there. We handle it for you. So that's how we're addressing block in cloud.